Yo, what up? It's your boy dertyDos back for the second installment of this little beat we're messing with. So alright, I went ahead and chopped off the front and the end of that. And how I did it was basically I went in the loop, turn on the loop, make sure it looped fine, which it does, like this. See, that's a good loop. So basically, you can turn that off, and you do that, like I said, by coming here, and, doing this, this and that. And if the loop doesn't sound good, if it doesn't sound good, it's obviously going to sound like this. You know what I mean? Oops, the loop is off. See what I mean? That's not good. So you just got to do trial and error, by guesstimating, and then you'll get the perfect loop. And once you get the loop, I turn mine off. I mean, people can do however they want, but I turn mine off because I like to do the loop within the sequence. But when you're done with that, you can have like the extras on the side that you're trimming off. So you go back to trim, you go to edit, you go to discard, and basically, that's what it is. You see that clear part? That's gonna be your loop or your sample right there that you want, and these are the end parts that you don't want. So you hit do it, and it cuts those off. But right now, I already did that, so I don't need to do that. Cancel. All right, here we go. What we do, we can come back to the main screen, and we're going to go to program, and here's your sample. You see it there. You program, and it's going to be on poly. And poly, what it does is just it plays your sample all together, so like this, So no matter how many times I hit it, it's going to play it. But I like to put mine to mono, which basically I do 9 out of 10 times, and no matter how many times you hit it, it's just going to start from the beginning. See what I'm saying? And that's another cool trick. If you have a long sample and you don't want to hear it play the whole thing, you can hit stop. And it stops, right? Alright, so leave it on mono. You're good to go. Put it back as sample. I always leave mine at the main screen. Hit main, there we go. We're good to go. So we're good to record. But one thing I need to tell you too, basically when you do a sample, you don't know the tempo of it. So we got this tap tempo to tell you the tempo, so you tap it with the sample, so you go on. It taps it, and it'll tell you what you got, like 95, but I already figured that out. But the tap tempo is not too accurate most of the times, but you do that. So say it came out to like being like 67 BPMs. 67 BPM. So what you go to trim and say, oh, 67, that's too slow. I want it faster. So you can come here, you go to time stretch, and it's gonna show where you figured out. So 67 ever, and then you put it wherever you want, and then you do that. But we lucked out today, so it's 95. So what I'm gonna do is record it. I'm gonna throw in a little thing, but basically I don't want that I don't want that to play every time. So I'm gonna kind of leave that just for every 8 bars. I'm gonna let that play. So watch. Let me show you. Put the okay. Got to quantize it to 8th notes. It's not gonna go that fast. So hit record, play. It's gonna count 4 times. 1, 2. There we go. We got that going. So we come here, and I name my tracks every time. So come here, name it. Because if you name it, if you forget to name it, eventually you're just gonna forget it altogether. It's gonna be a pain to have to go back and forth. So there's Mel, and it's a big E. I like to lowercase. I like to keep everything you hit down, and it lowercase it up, down, up, down. So melody, you can name it whatever the hell you want, obviously. Melody. Just kind of keep track, where everything is, 1, enter, and close. So now you know that this is melody 1, Now we're going to go to drums, Come back here, put it hard times here. And this is... Okay, what I like to do at first, basically I like to make my drums real intricate, layer them and everything, but for this little project, kind of keep it simple. So keep it quantized at 8, so let's just layer them real quick. Just drop it real quick. Okay, now it saves you a lot of time. Say I want to double that up. Mode. And then you're going to hit sequence, edit, come here. I played that to 5 bars, so hit 5 bars, make 2 copies of it. Make 2 copies of it. Boom. There we go. Simple as that. I mean, you go back, chop up the loop in a bunch of different pieces, you know, flip the drums up, you know, I got a bunch of different drums I can throw in there, you know, but basically that's how you start off with a basic beat. And I mean, you just go ahead and do it however you want, and you know, that's just the novice style of working this machine. Of course, there's so much more there to go, but it's dertyDos, man. Check it out, dertyDos.com. Holla at me, man. There's going to be more videos up for sure, so get at me.